everyone. And we're in a different location today, somewhere really nice, cozy, and of course, very relaxing. You know, as women, we need time to relax. And there's this hype about us being fit and fabulous. I mean, we're all trying to get into that mood. So, what exactly and why is it that there's a lot of pressure on women when it comes to how they look and, you know, how they carry themselves and their entire being? Is it really a hype about fit and fabulous, or is it really the right way to go in terms of fitness?
Well, I would say that being fit and fabulous is a good goal to achieve. But in recent times, there's been an overdrive about it. There's this pressure on women to look a certain way. And if you're not a figure eight, if you don't have the upside looking big and the backside looking big, you're not
tummy.
flat. Exactly, you don't have a flat tummy. You are not considered an endowed woman, and because of that, a lot of mothers who are going through pregnancy and after childbirth are putting themselves through pressure. Some other women who have given birth to 5, 6, 10 children want to come back to the same shape they were 10 years ago. So, it's the pressure is so much that women are beginning to go through mental stress. As much as we want to be fit and healthy, I think there should be a boundary. That's my own concern. That boundary must be there. I mean, right now I'm trying to stay fit.
Image is actually very important.
Very.
So basically, I'm sure if you ask those women, they'll be like, it's not just the image. The image speaks to a lot of things, which is deeper than what we all see on the outside. You know, it could be pressure from maybe the husband, like you have to look a certain way. I married you this way, so you have to remain that way. But obviously, what people don't realize is that when we have babies, you know, our body
Would change.
And for some people, it's actually maybe it's a genetic. I don't know. For some people, maybe if their parents are plus size, they'll also be plus size. So I think women should not put themselves under unnecessary pressure. As long as you're doing the other part of the fit and fab, you're eating well,
You're eating healthy.
you're eating well, you're drinking you're taking loads of liquids, water, and all of that.
I mean, first, what you said, I need to call attention to some women. Some women have big bones. And you must realize that the figure you're looking at, maybe on social media, or the women you are admiring, hoping to fall into their own shape, you need to put into consideration your own health. Do you have big bones? From your parents, do they have big bones? Are they plus size? If they all have these traits, it's important you don't push yourself to the wall to
so by
achieve.
big bones, you mean the weight is not actually the
It's not actually
Yeah,
because it's not the fat, so it's the bones that are weighing more on the scale.
I wonder what Tokes feels, because Tokes maybe she's into the fit
Fit,
fab
fab, and fabulous
figure eight
life.
kind of
Hype.
You ladies know what. For me, it's not even about being slim or being fat or being, well, okay, let's just say I used to be very, very skinny. And I could get away with taking 8 bottles of Coke. Yes, when I mean 8 bottles of Coke, I love Coke. Almost a Coke addict. In a day and all that. But as I aged, I realized that there was a need to start thinking
About
healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it wasn't like it was something I wanted to do. I love to look good. And I realized that to maintain what I love, I'm a very fashionable person. I love fashion. To be able to fit into those kind of dresses I want to wear and all that, I have to pay attention to what I put into my system. So and aside that, I just found out that I wasn't exercising, I wasn't doing anything. I noticed that I started having some funny things on my body, even though I wasn't kind of fat, but I had fat as a skinny person, some form of fat somewhere. So I think for me, it's about being healthy as you age. As you age, and there was a picture I shared on social media a few weeks ago. It showed 2 women that were 70 years old. One of them looking very old and haggard. The other one looking very strong, young, and all that. And the difference is because one of them works out, is careful about what she eats, and all that. So that's it for me. And then with regards to those very fat, or they have a big stature and they are trying to
Plus
become
size,
slim.
Plus size,
I,
yes.
I feel that you should love yourself. Love,
Absolutely,
love
yes.
who
Absolutely.
you
Yeah.
are. And there's I remember there was someone I lived with. He hated me so much. Whenever I pass, he would say Tiri. Tiri means skinny. I pass again, he would say Tiri. His wife had this big frame and everything. That's the kind of woman he likes. So people are different. You need to just
Exactly, yeah.
love yourself. Love who you are. Sometimes I see some people, they are big, they have a big stature, and I'm just loving them.
But big plus people, actually, some of them own it. Some own it, and they
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah, so-
you'll be surprised to find out that some plus size people are even more healthier than
Yeah.
them.
I,
you know,
I think the fit fab thing is not just about you being healthy. It's also about being comfortable with yourself. Because you could be very skinny and you're not comfortable with yourself. So it has to do a lot even with your confidence level. Because if you don't own yourself and you don't like the way you look, it's going to affect your confidence. You know, there's no point in I want to look like Tara Banks. I want to look like you.
Yes,
want to
yes.
look like yourself.
Self.
Yeah.
You know, you are your own brand. You know, so I think it's not just about your wellness. Your wellness obviously very important. I know that now is about you being in your BMI, you exercising, everybody's trying to eat right. And I think for women, you know, we're sort of getting it wrong. We're still not getting it where we're supposed to in terms of our health, our wellness and our health, you know. And another question that I want to throw in terms of, you know, how people are trying to have that creative
enhance
look,
the
enhance their
look.
look.
Yes.
So would you ladies, would you do any cosmetic surgery?
Cosmetic surgery to enhance my look, like enhance it.
And you can either reduce your look or you
No. Folake, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Break this thing down. What are you saying?
Let me tell.
Ask a direct question.
Direct question. Would you do a cosmetic surgery? So, for instance, if you have big boobs, right, and you feel that it's not making you comfortable. You know, you're not carrying yourself the way you want to, and you want to sort of have like a moderate size, or that your husband doesn't like, you know, someone that has, you know, and you just want to make him happy or make yourself happy. Would you, for instance, do a breast reduction? That is one. Would you do a hip?
How about
The butt enlargement, or would you even reconstruct your nose? Because all these things have to do with you being fabulous, you know. Because another question I even want to say apart from that is fit and fabulous. Do you really have to be fit, and do you have to be fabulous? They are two different.
So what
things
you're saying
entirely.
is the cosmetic surgery actually makes some fabulous. Are we?
Would you?
I don't think it's actually. It has to be fabulous. The cosmetic, you can actually be fabulous without actually going through cosmetic surgery. You know, you have, you know, let's say for example, small boobs. You could still be fabulous in your own way. Like we've been talking about value, owning,
Exactly.
confidence about yourself. So when people probably, before they notice those things that, you know, in quotes, society tags as being, you know, fabulous, you would have already dished out the part of yourself, you know, where you're confident in. And, I mean, the elegance coach can.
For me,
You know?
two things. Let me respond to her many questions, because she asked many questions. Number one, for my husband to complain about my big boobs now, he saw the big boobs before he married me, so I guess he loved me that
you
way.
could have put on some weight. You could have put on some weight. That's usual for women. When we get married, we know how we were when we had our marriage, and we all that.
Actually,
And then we start having kids,
Children,
and then
the weight will
that's
come.
normal.
where exercising comes and eating right, because the truth is that nothing good comes easy. It's not like I hate to exercise. That's the truth. I'm almost like an exercise freak now. I have to do it because there are some things like there are some things I call the 1-2s, and there are some things I call the half-2s. Do you understand? I have to exercise. I don't want to do it. I want to watch TV. But which one is going
what
to
is more priority for
Even
you?
if
Which-
it's a
What you
necessity,
prioritize,
you know
yes.
the consequences
So,
already. If you don't do it, you know what will
I
happen.
have to work out. As much as I hate the pain, I hate the stress. I want to sleep till 12 noon, but I know it's something I have to do to be healthy, to look good, you know, to keep my husband on track.
Yeah,
So for
that's a
women,
part,
I know that,
that's
yeah.
part of it.
that for women that are actually not into the fit and fab yet, because I know your story and we've all seen your
Transformation.
your pictures.
You all should have known.
Harassing
By
us
the way,
everywhere with
I
the
used to be
pictures.
bigger
we
than
have
this.
to pull a before
So, do
picture.
you understand? So for that, I know it's not easy, like Tok said, it's a journey, but you're looking at what your results are, not just by saying, but actual physical evidence. We can see the picture, we saw the before, and we can see the after now. So what advice would you give, like as a solution to people like me? I do my exercise inside.
Yeah. I mean, for any woman who feels, I think it starts with your confidence. What are you confident in? What are you comfortable with? I think for me, that's how it started. And then my health is the second thing. So if you need to lose weight in order for you to have a healthy lifestyle, in order for you to feel good about yourself, then you should lose weight. And of course, we cannot underestimate the power of exercise, because even God has created us to actually move. So there's no point in any woman just sitting there and not exercising. The way you look eventually is all part of you, but you need to be comfortable with whatever that you decide to do, whether you want to be an A plus or you want to be a size 0.
Absolutely. So,
Seymour, what's your thought about that?
Honestly, okay, let me quickly say that the issue of cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
I would say, first of all, any woman who wants to do that, ask yourself, am I doing it for me, or am I doing it for someone else? If you're doing it for you, that means you're either trying to correct something. If you have a big boobs and you feel, I want to reduce it, you're doing it because of your health. Because women who are endowed in front actually go through pain at their shoulders, their back. So if you feel like it's becoming too much for you to deal with and it's affecting your posture, your body, then you can work on it. But if you say you're doing it for your husband, then ask yourself, when you reduce it, before you reduce
Reduce or increase.
before you reduce or increase,
Yeah.
what attracted him in the first place? It was the way it looked, the size. If you feel you need to reduce it, it's not because the reduction
him.
is not the
Because of
issue.
him, yeah.
You're not packing it enough to attract
I was
him.
going to say
so the
that.
fabulous, that's where the
So
fabulous,
that's where the
Fabulous, yes.
fabulous,
you
the
can be
fabulosity
fit.
comes
So nice
down.
packaging.
Yeah,
It's
so
packaging.
there's
You
more
can-
to being.
You can still package yourself and look attractive and look fabulous. The fit part, please, ladies, let's just be healthy.
Definitely. Yes.
For the sake
Absolutely.
of being healthy, not to
Yeah.
look like Kim Kardashian, not to look like, and just be healthy for
For
your
yourself.
own sake.
Yes.
And that's how I see it.
Okay, so
All right, ladies. So I think it's very clear. We need to be fit, but of course our health comes first.
Yeah.
And the fabulous part of it, well, if it happens, it happens. I think
I feel that you can still be big
both. Yes.
and fabulous.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And so we have a very exciting giveaway. So for 1 or 2 or 3 people out there, we have something from Fit Fab and Alive, and she's giving us a strategy session that is worth 20,000 naira to any of our
Fantastic.
viewers. And then she's giving also a slot for a flat belly challenge. So
Wow.
you know.
yes, jump on it.
I'm winning that.
Jump on
Am
it.
I allowed to win that?
No,
No. We know how women are when it comes to our bellies. So this is a very good one. And the third one, which I think very interesting and I think a lot of women will like, is my Cinderella waist challenge workout and handbook.
I'm winning
Can't
everything.
Cinderella
be
waist.
part of that. Can't be part of that. I really want to be part of it.
So if you want to be part of this giveaway, all you need to do is just to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I'm subscribed already.
Follow us on our social media on Instagram at the Truth Talk series, and of course comment and share, and then let everybody know about Truth Talk series. So thank you, ladies, as well. I hope you like our environment.
Yeah.
If you want us to have more on sets like this, drop a comment.
Drop a comment.
All right.
Stay fit and fabulous, everyone.
Bye.
Take care.